Alright, so here today we got something pretty fun that I did want to talk about. So I want to combine two topics in this video because it is kind of the case. If you've played ranked, if you've played other kind of modes in the game, you basically understand that there is one system in this game that is fully flawed. Again, this is my take. I want to know what you think. I could definitely be wrong here. What I do know is I've talked to a crap ton of people who play ranked and also can say for a fact that this system kind of is a little bit poor in comparison to how it should be handled. Today we're going to talk about everything. We're also going to talk about the ranking rewards that you can get or the seasonal rewards you'll be unlocking, which I don't want you to miss out on. Check it out. Try your best to rank up here so you can get these. Again, this was originally a video that I covered where all the summons are. I didn't cover this one because I forgot about it or didn't even know that it existed. So today, let me share it with you. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's hop into it and let's break it down. First up, to access this menu, all you gotta do is go to menu over here in the bottom right and go to rankings. This is a brand new system into the game, or rather just a system in the game. I think the beta didn't have it, that's why I didn't know about it. Maybe it did, I'm just blind, could be the case. For this, all you have to do to rank out some of these things is do a specific thing. Once you do that, you actually get free summons altogether. Over here on the event tab, this is a brand new thing in the future that'll be appearing and popping up some things in here. There's nothing so far leaked, I think, for this tab, but we will have events and you can rank on the event, get rewards per the event. How many of these happen per season, we don't know. And when do these happen, we also don't know. So we'll wait for this to actually pop up, but it's a very simple thing. We'll talk about that again later on if anything happens to it in the future. For right now, it's bare bones and dead. So beyond that, over here in this tab, all you have to do to rank on this tab is to go and get likes. If you're a person that people like and they just, spam R2 on you or on PC, whatever it is, and you get likes, guess what? You're going to rank on this tab. Currently, it looks like I'm low in the ranks here. Only got 858, which is 11,000, which is very low in comparison, which means only for me, I'm going to be walking away with barely one pull over here, which kind of sucks. But if you are playing with friends, if you are playing in an agency, you ask them to all share some likes to each other, you will actually rank much higher here, where you can get up to 7 pulls if you're ranking in top 1 to 10. Over here, 11 to 100 is 60. Over here, 50 for this. Over here, 40. Over here, 30. I will say that most players can at least reach these two if they are properly doing things here. Again, I don't play an insane amount. I know players play a lot, and also get a lot from friends who play with them in the same matches, so they'll definitely get a crap ton of votes there. But again, very simple thing, very easy, good tab over here. MVP, big important one, but I'll come back to this because I don't like this tab for a reason, which I'll break down to in a second. Over here, this is the agency one. All you got to do over here is just get an active agency and hope and pray that agency is active enough to get you a nice little score. The more matches you play, that's all you have to do to get contribution points. You put those points in, you're done. That's it. Like, very simple tab. Currently, we're ranking 618, which is, again, a little bit low. We're only going to be walking away with 2 pulls over here. We're going to definitely step it up a notch. Again, if this video comes out and this agency over here is active or opened up, I'm going to be kicking a few people here that have been inactive for a day or two. If it's opened up, join up and just looking for active players and you're good to go. The name is literally No Quirks here. It's my agency. But for the most part, you can rank up. You get a decent amount of pulls over here if you are doing everything properly. Again, it's very simple and a very easy tab to understand. Altogether, again, we're not popping off just yet, getting only 2 pulls. But if we add it up, it's a lot, right? You're getting a pull over there for our billboard chart. Getting it over here being 2. Elite agency also exists if your agency is popping off. This one, by the way, ends in 20 days versus every other tab, which, damn it, I clicked the wrong button, which every other tab is only popping off with 44 days, correct? Because it's like per season. So over here, it'd be 60 days if it was the day 1 of the season. 44 days is how it works here. But for Elite Agency, it's a month thing only. So remember that you're going to get this every month, which is actually very nice. Over here we go. I'm currently in Rookie League, which I think everyone is in Rookie League. How it works is we have to be the top 40% of Rookie League to promote into the next league, which is going to take every month, right? So I don't think we're going to go straight to Plus Ultra. I think it's going to be like we go into Advanced. Now, if we're top 40 of Advanced, we go into Elite. If we're top 40 of Elite, we go all the way into Ultra. I'm guessing that's how it's going to go, and as time progresses, it's going to unlock more spots in each one. But for right now, I think that's exactly how the entire process is. And then every season, you have to like stay in Plus Ultra. You have to maintain the idea of you being top 40% constantly and consistently. Otherwise, you're not winning. You know what I mean? Pretty simple. But again, that's basically how this tab works. Very simple and very easy. For the last tab in the game is the MVP tab. In this tab, you have to play ranked. A ranked mode is basically it's not hard, but it does get a little bit more sweaty, if you will, a little bit more toxic. So if you're not into that environment, don't play this. But you don't want to miss out on these pulls. So currently, I'm not ranked too high. I haven't played too much of ranked just yet. I'm currently basically over here in the same way, getting 1 pull, which isn't much. But guess what fixes it for me? My performance reward. So just for me playing and ranking, and if I reach over here, which is I think Ace Cup or Ace League, something like that, is what it's called, I will get a crap ton of rewards. So for currently, I already get the 3 pulls over here. I also get over here my Dobby costume, which by the way looks very, very nice. I get 4 pulls over here for reaching this point. Then if I reach this point over here, I will get 5 pulls. I will also walk away over here with the villain costume Alpha, which looks again pretty nice. But my extra reward on top of the 1 extra pull is going to be the villain costume for Uraraka, which looks very nice. It looks like every season will have different costumes for ranking on this entire leaderboard, which is pretty nice. So again, if you want extra costumes, extra things, extra freebies, you're going to need to play ranked and actually take it seriously. You want to reach Ace between the start of the season and the end of the season. Again, I haven't played an insane amount of ranked. I really haven't, and I've already made it very far into my time here. So just know, not playing too much, I got it here. I think that anybody can actually rank to Ace if they just take time to do it. Again, if you're just solo queuing and stuff like that, try to find a team that knows what they're doing and they will help you rank. But the thing that I want to talk about, and this is going to kick into the second part of the video, is the fact that I think in this game, the ranking system is very poorly done. Why is that? Let me show you. Take a look into this image over here. See this? This is what I get over here for my my Toga gameplay, right? I played Toga, had fun with Toga, great game, had 4,150 damage, great character, by the way. My earlier matches with her, so it wasn't too much, but it is pretty solid, all right? That's like an average person getting some nice damage there, which is really nice. KOs, got 3 of them, got champions, survived whatever, very, very nice. Now, those points are super cool, but if I'm playing ranked, and I wanna win in ranked, and even if I just want to play and level up my license, correct? Playing as a character, like, similar to, let's say, Asui, who won't be putting up big damage because Asui's a mobility character. She's more so to divert and to res and to absolutely just annoy players so that they just mess up on plays while the other team just jumps them, right? Let's not say Asui, right? Because Asui can do damage. I know people are gonna be like, no, when I'm these support characters, I do great. I'm 10 out of 10. Nothing matters. I can actually get the best damage of the game and the most KOs. Everyone's different. If you're going against the best Bakugo player in the world with the best Toga player in the world, or rather not Toga, but let's say Kendo, or let's say Asui, most of the time that best, Bakugo player will have the most damage because Bakugo is a powerhouse of a character. If you go against Todoroki, same way, he puts up an insane amount of damage. That's just the case. So let's say that we're an average player playing as Compress, playing as, let's say, Cementos. All these characters, Kendo, these characters are just simply put terrible for leveling up your license and for playing ranked. Why is that? Take a look at this. Ranked match reward. So this is a match where I landed, I damaged one person, I jumped to the storm, died. That's all I did, right? Just to test a theory. I lose 400 points per entry cost, which is simple. Not gonna complain about that, but you can clearly see 3 of these things is basically saying that I have to have the top damage in order to get a score. If I'm not getting the top damage in the phase, guess what? I lost 100 points. If I'm not getting the most KOs, I lost 100 points. If I'm not getting the same amount of damage, I lost 100 points. Yes, score rank exists, but you have to know that's such an abysmal number, and that is why I've played with a crap ton of people who play support role constantly. I am leaps and bounds ahead of them on the license just because I get a lot more score than them due to the fact that I play Bakugo, I play Todoroki, and I play Deku, 3 of the top damage dealers in the game. Yes, they play as Asui, they play as Kendo, characters that are more support role, which what happens is, you don't really get much for playing support role. It's almost as if, like, unless you're finishing every character that the damage dealer is downing, right? Which, by the way, that's a different topic. Damage dealers, they can down the character, but then somebody else can just come in and finish. Guess what? They get the points, not you. You don't get anything for downing the character. They get the points for killing the character, which is KOing them, right? Which is another system that's very poor, because in a ranked, if you play ranked, everyone wants to kill the downed player. It doesn't matter who downed the player, everyone on the map will make sure that player is KO'd because they'll get the points for it, and they want those points, so they'll make sure to finish off any player. If you're randomly fighting with somebody and someone third parties, instead of fighting the team where they can get it down, they don't want that down. They want to kill you because that KO is more important. Again, some of the systems in the game when it comes to the rank system are a little bit weird. I hope that it makes it more of a benefit if I play the support role. I actually get points per the support role because again, a Cementos player is more so reviving constantly with defensive wall. He is more so building blocks to make sure that his team stays alive and can actually progress onwards. A compressed player also vanishing act, doing all these things to keep the team alive, reflect to help the team. A player like Asui, mobility, doing all that. A player like Kendo, Kendo's main gimmick is the shield, where it's very powerful to keep her team protected while they're firing back shots and, she's diverting while they're destroying the character's health. remember, those characters aren't really getting too much, even though they're playing the support role, sadly, because they are in the support role, right? So remember, in the future, I do hope they rework this system where a support character can get points for assists, can get points for damage absorbed, damage taken, like things like that can actually make them like actually work. At least they can level up their license much faster and actually rank on the leaderboard. Because again, it's just mainly I have to play as a DPS character. If I'm playing as Dobby, who by the way, trickle damage, right? He does a lot of damage over time, but most of the time he's not popping off, destroying Bakugo's damage. Again, a lot of the systems, I hope they work these things out for ranked, because it really scales off the damage you do, not the downs, not the assists, not how much I healed, not how much I do this for other players, so other support role characters just don't get anything, right? Like, a person who plays as Vine, who constantly risks the entire team, doesn't get much benefit other than a little bit of additional score, and that too, it's abysmal in comparison to what the Bakugo is getting for just insane damage, correct? It's much different, game skills, very high off of KOs and damage. So, the future, hope that gets worked out. But again, those are the rewards, the fix that I kind of hope in the future to see. I could be incorrect, you let me know. What do you think? But yeah, I played a lot of ranked, I can at least tell you that a little bit for whatever I played. And the people that I talked to, we've come to the same consensus, so let me know what you say. But quick little video, hope you enjoyed it, and yeah.